Kevin Sidebottom here, speaker, author, and trainer. I go around and teach sales organizations and leadership teams how to grow their business and their profits. One of the ways I do that is by helping them build trust and influence with their teams and their customers. Today, we're going to talk about why we need honesty in leadership. So why do we need honesty? Well, honesty is actually a component of trust. And I created the trust equation, and I take people through the trustworthy training that I created to help people understand all the aspects of building trust. Honesty being a big component of that, we need to make sure that we're hitting the mark every time. Because if we start lying to people, we start degrading our trust. Okay? We don't want to do that, because if we want to grow influence with people, we have to have trust. They have to trust us with their money, with their health, with their lives sometimes, depending on the environments. Well, honesty is part of that. And we need to have honest conversations. We need to not be lying to people. Do you think if you lied to everybody constantly that they would trust you with their money or their lives or their loved ones? Think about a significant other. If you're constantly lying to them, are they going to stick around? Typically not. They don't like lying. So we need to constantly build our trust. You know, in the trust equation, we have quite a few variables in there. And typically when we're not using honesty, it's because we're actually being very selfish. We're self-centered. We don't care about any other people. We make up excuses. We lie. We don't take ownership. Those are all parts that affect our honesty and our trust. And we need to be building those if we're going to move forward with anybody. Investors will not trust a sleazy CEO. People won't work for a sleazy manager. And I won't stay with my spouse if she starts lying through the skin of her teeth and has an affair. It just degrades trust. And we need to have trust. If we want to go anywhere with anybody, we have to have trust. So how do we build trust? Constantly setting forth to grow ourselves and grow our trust with other people. Now, you've probably watched the movie, Meet the Fockers, and they had that circle of trust that Robert De Niro talks about. And you got to have that. Well, take it one step further is we need to be growing our trust with each other. It just doesn't stay as, okay, we're just trustful. Things happen. We need to be able to grow our trust. So we need to constantly be growing it bigger and bigger with people. And we need to add other people that we can trust in different areas of our life. One of the lead pastors over at Cedar Creek Church in Ohio will actually tell you that he has an advisory board of people that can speak into him. Honestly, he trusts them. Because if they see an area that he might be deficient in, they will speak into that. And he'll go off and try to fix it, get some help, do whatever he can to grow. Because that organization is huge, and he needs to be able to be trustworthy. If not, they will have to get rid of him and install somebody else into that organization that people can trust and follow. There's a lot that goes into an organization and a lot of cost. Well, if we start lying, we can have a $20 billion bill like we've seen from one of the airline industries, one of the manufacturers who have had a brand new airline that was all of these expectations, but it's been grounded for a couple of years and have been trying to work through getting approvals again. That's a big cost, right? By having trust, our actual speed in business will go up and our costs will go down. Well, that gives us more profits. That all starts with honesty. I hope this has helped. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out. We'll see you next time.